Welcome to Health Wellness 80. Most men give weak compliments that women forget in 30 seconds. But say the right thrind, she'll be lying in bed replaying your words on a loop. Imagining you, desiring you, needing your presence. These aren't cheesy lines. These are psychological triggers used by stoic, emotionally grounded men who commendate tension without chasing. Part 1. Why most compliments make you look weak. Let's start with the hard truth. Most men compliment women from a place o' flack. They say things like, "You're so beautiful," "You're amazing," "You're perfect." Sounds nice, right? Wrong. These compliments are generic, desperate, and worst of all, they puther above you. And when you pedestalize a woman with your words, she might smile. But deep down, she loses a bit of attraction because you've just revealed something. You're trying to win her. You're seeking approval. That's not masculine. That's not stoic. And it's definitely not seductive. A woman wants to be seen, not praised like a goddess. She wants to feel like you're the present your attention is earned. It's not given freely to every woman who wears mascara. Stoic power. Tip. Marcus Aurelius never begged to be understood. He observed. Has spoke less, but with more weight. Be the man whose compliment feels like airword. Not a strategy. Actionably this. Before you give any compliment, ask yourself, am I giving this because I admire her or because I want her to like them? Only one answer keeps you attractive. Part 2. Compliment number 1. There's something dark in your eyes. I like it. This isn't about her mocked up. This is psychological seduction. By saying this, you're not flattering her. You're reading her. You're speaking to her inner world, not just her appearance. Why does it work? Because it's unexpected. It implies depth. It flips the power. Now she wonders what you see in her. It's the kind of lean that makes her curious. Makes her think about you when she's alone. Because it doesn't just compliment her. It plants a seed in her imagination. And imagination is the gateway to desire. Stoic insight. A stoic man speaks with precision. Not too often, not too emotionally, but when speaks, his words cut deeper than flattery ever could. Practical usage. Say it in a low, calm voice. Look into her eyes. Deliver it, then stay silent. Let her sit with the mystery. Part 3. Compliment number 2. You feel dangerous. I like women who know their power. This one is magnetic because it tapples to her feminine shadow. Most women hide their seductive nature behind social masks. But when you acknowledge it without judgment, you liberate her. You're not praising her looks. You're reassuring her that you see the wild, intuitive, sensual force behind her eyes. You're giving her permission to be fully feminine around you. Here's the secret. The feminine wants to be seen by a masculine man who's not afraid of hair and orgy. This compliment makes her feel powerful but not above you. It tells her you're dangerous, but I'm not afraid. In fact, I like it. That flips script. Now you become the one she tries to impress. Stoic insight. True masculinity isn't about controlling women. It's about containing inner D without being consumed. This compliment shows you can hold space for her chaos. Practical usage. Use this when she's teasing, playing, or challenging you. It turns her fire into fascination. Part 4. Compliment number 3. You feel safe around me, don't you? Say it like a statement, not a question. This one is subtle, but devastatingly effective. Most men try to prove they're safe, but stoic man assumes it. He projects it. This line creates intimacy. It tells her you're not just another guy. You're tuned into the emotional undercurrent. Why it works? It reframes Sue as the leader of the interaction. It builds trust without trying. It gives her an emotional anchor. Safety is theater way to surrender. And a woman only surrenders to a man she feels emotionally claimed by. You're no tasking for approval. You're showing here you already know the impact you're having on her. Conclusion. Complimentally a stoic alpha. Forget the cliches. Forget the "you're so pretty" nonsense. If you want her to fantasize about you, If you want her mind spinning at night, replaying your words, then stop complimenting her like a boy. Speak like Kia, man from calm, from presence, from emotional leadership. These 3 compliments are not lines. They airframes. Frames that position you as a high-value, grounded, stoic, masculine force. She cannot ignore. No more weak compliments. If this video gave you real psychological game, like it? Subscribe at the Stoic Circle for weekly content and emotional mastery, masculine energy, and seduction with stoic presence. And share this with a man who needs to braid his words and his frame.